Xyreon.
Okay, good afternoon to all of you. Thanks to Intel for giving us an opportunity to be here today. My name is Raymond. I'm the founder and the managing director of Xyreon Technologies Denver. Actually, we are same age with Master Sam since 2004 as well. Okay, and we have how to say call ourselves as a kiosk trendsetter since 2004. Okay, and from the pictures here, you can see that. I'm sorry, go to the back. Okay, we have a lot of types of kiosk solutions that we have actually deployed to the market. Okay, coverings like for example payment kiosk, video wall solutions, informations, rating, signages, and as well as directory. Okay, so today's sharing is more towards the optimizing the self-service kiosk to boost the business efficiency and operational profitability. Okay, so theoretically, I think all of us know what is a self-service kiosk. Okay, when you walk around the booth there, you can notice that we have a all-in-one hybrid kiosk which can do many things in single kiosk. Okay, so some of the photos here you can see is that all the kiosks that we have deployed throughout the years. Okay, our advantage in this kiosk manufacturing is that most of the kiosks, all of the kiosks is locally designed by our company. We have a teams of qualified designers using 3D SolidWorks. Okay, we have a teams of software engineers doing the front end and the back end solutions. Okay, we have a teams of technicians to do the deployment, the supports, the delivery. So it's an end-to-end solutions from our side. All right. So to be short, self-service kiosk is actually an automated machines, okay, which allows a person to perform a transactions unattended, such as the ATM machines in the 1960s, and also airline self-service kiosks in the 2010s. You see, everyone have experienced and used the ATM machines before, am I right? Okay, and nowadays you can feel that less people are starting to use the ATM machines because of the online business, online banking and so on. You can do the payments, everything through online. Okay, but not to say only on the ATM machines, the self-service kiosks actually have grown into many industries: ticketing, hotel check-in, like for example F&B ordering, which is led by McDonald's locally here. See, through the presentation this morning, we have spoken about McDonald's and Burger Kings in other countries, and as well as Malaysia. You see, so we feel that the self-service kiosk is one of the real future and that we are targeting in, and we feel that the opportunity for this self-service kiosk is huge. Okay, and for business owners, maybe some of you doing some business, operating some retail or F&B outlets, you might want to consider how to deploy a self-service kiosk in your environment to save costs, to maximize the operations and so on. Okay, which I will share in a few more slides. Okay. The evolution of self-service kiosks throughout the years. Okay. If not mistaken, if you think about our Malaysian market here, EPF or KWSP is one of the first government related company to deploy a self-service kiosk whereby you can just go insert your MyCard, verify account print, and print your statements. Am I right? And I believe all of you, those Malaysians have used this service before. Okay? But nowadays, because of the technology changes and so on, they are moving to online as well. Okay? So what I'm trying to say here is that in the past deployment, a self-service kiosk can be as simple as like using a consumer desktop PC, which is not meant for 24/7 operation, with a very basic hardware connections such as just a printer and a touchscreen, served as a single functions. Okay, maybe it's made of a wooden cabinet, and people can say, oh, it's a self-service kiosk already. Okay, and if you have an application software inside, how do you do support? Previously was like maybe through BNC, TeamViewer, remote desktop. Okay, that kind of technologies that you're still using, which is called as a past deployment. But in present integration, okay, what is actually happening right now, okay, for the last few years I can say as well, we have the requirement for the kiosk has been actually converted into like using fanless high performance computer with rich IOs. Okay, rich IO means like you have like you have up to 10 USB ports, 6 serial ports, LAN ports, triple display. You see, that's why I'm interested on the Xbox on the previous presentation just now. Okay, which can embedded some security into it. See, okay, and we also need to integrate with like cash devices, credit card devices, e-wallets payment, okay, card dispensers. Okay, you need to do authentications like passport, your national ID card. Example for Malaysia is a My Card. You might want to pair with do the authentication with the biometrics, and some of it they have advanced printing, which is like you can print the card and dispense out directly from the kiosk. You can encode a hotel room key and straight away take the key and go to the room. Is it? So all these things are at present integration. Okay, and of course it is with high security and remote manageability. This is to say that with Intel Active Management Technology coming in, okay, the vPro, if it's in the past deployment, just imagine that if customer give you a call, my application software is not able to run, can you remote in and check? Yes, you can do that. Am I right? Okay. But what happened if, let's say, customer call you and say the operating system crash? You're not able to boot up to your Windows or Linux or whatsoever. Okay, so without the Intel Active Management Technology kicks in, for example, you have to send the technicians to site. Okay, somehow to do the recovery. Am I right? Okay, but with the present integrations of the latest technology by using the Intel Active Management Technology, you can go up to the BIOS level to do the recovery. Okay, so that is the best part. Understand? And this is what we have been doing right now. Okay, and what is the future expectation? So called the next release for the self-service kiosk. The topic of a lot of people are talking about AI, facial recognitions, age, gender, alright? So this all related to smart kiosk. That's why we call our this event or booth here is called Smart AI Kiosk. Okay, so the next release expectation from us is to have facial recognitions, okay, which is already implemented right in front of the kiosk. If you are interested, you can just have a look. We have a sample application there to do time attendance using the Intel Open Bino. Okay, you can just clock in by your face, you can clock out by your face, you see, and you can go up to the extent of withdraw your salary. Okay, if you are part-time workers, for example, in a hotel, which you work 4 to 5 hours every day, maybe to serve the foods for the wedding dinner or whatsoever. Okay, so you're not able to ask your friend to scan your face because you're not there. Am I right? Okay, but you can ask them to have to punch your card or whatsoever, or to write down your attendance. So with this facial recognition implemented in this kind of sample applications, okay, the attendance is already confirmed. Okay, what time you're coming in through your face, what time you're leaving through your face, and so on. Okay, and if you get paid every week or every 2-3 days, okay, why need the hassle to go to the HR and calculate how much you have actually earned during these working hours? The process can be automated as well. You see, the process can be automated in such a way that use your face, the system will recognize you, and through the database, you'll be able to detect, know how much hours you have worked, convert into your hourly wages, how much pay you need to give it to you. And the kiosk itself will actually dispense all this money. You see? So I believe some of you have actually tested and seen the actual kiosk that we have deployed out there. For those that have not seen, please come and try to perform a demo. Okay, we'll try to perform a demo for you to see. Okay, it really works. Okay. Then another things of the next release expectations for our self-service kiosk, we're talking about artificial intelligence, predictive and suggestive. Okay. I believe some of you, or maybe majority of people here, have like to drink Starbucks coffee. Am I right? Okay. You might have a Starbucks card, or you might have a Starbucks apps, which you put money inside, and then you go there, show your QR code, and you make the purchase. Okay. But just imagine, because I travel a lot Penang and KL every week. So on my way back to Penang, normally I stop Rawang. There's a R&R there with the Starbucks. Just drive through. Okay, and did you notice that the salesperson will always try to recommend you something new? Okay, something new, or like vanilla frappuccino, something like that. This is very nice. You want to try this at this price? Say no, I'm no sugar coffee drinker, for example. Okay, I always go for black. Okay, but what happened is that Starbucks don't have my data during the ordering process, not during the payment process, because the ordering process time, when the guy is communicating with you, he don't know who you are, he don't know what you drink, what's your favorites. Is it? Just imagine if we can deploy an AI intelligence into the drive-through. Okay? Meaning to say that while the staff are communicating with you on what you want to purchase, the camera, like maybe Intel RealSense, can recognize you, okay, and immediately inform the staff that is doing the ordering. Now, this is always on black coffee. Okay, so I should not introduce or recommend something that is sweet. That is only an example, you see. So it can also, with this data, it can actually be more personalized. You see, it can be more personalized, and how to say, the customer will feel more happy. Okay, same thing goes to McDonald's, for example. Okay, if you go to McDonald's and you purchase, and the camera will be able to detect you and record all the transactions that you have done. Okay, what is your favorites? So throughout the 10 or 20 orders you make through the kiosk, you never order beef burger because you don't eat beef. Example. Okay. Then all of a sudden you're running a promotions of a Big Mac. Okay, and then you walk into the kiosk, the first thing you pop up, you want to order Big Mac. How do you feel? You don't feel, I don't eat beef, you offer me a Big Mac. Not nice, right? Okay, but if that particular kiosk can be integrated with the AI camera inside, okay, it will be able to recognize you, it will be able to know your ordering history, what you like, what you don't like, and so on. Okay, so instead of suggest that particular thing based on your record, it can suggest other things. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to say, and we want trying to achieve, okay, in the market for the particular kiosk, self-service kiosk industry for the next release. Okay, it's in the process, under development with the help of a Intel OpenVINO team. Our programmers are actually working around the clock to release such things. Okay, I will share a few more slides. I don't have too many slides here. I'll share 2 more slides to see the real applications that is going to happen very soon. And I believe this application will actually touch majority of the Malaysian people. Okay, I will share it on the last slides. Another thing is that Intel also coming with the Smart Kiosk module, SKM. Okay, Smart Kiosk module is something will help us, okay, to evolve further on the self-service kiosk. What do I say there is that different kiosks will have different kind of CPU requirements, starting from Atom, Celeron, i3, i5, i7, okay, different kind of IOs. And as a kiosk manufacturers serving different types of customers, we have to keep a lot of inventories, okay, to support the kiosk that we have deployed. Okay, meaning to say that if there is a customer ordering 10 kiosks from me with this CPU, I have to at least keep one as a spare for inventory. Okay, so by having SKM coming in the picture, okay, it is much more easier for us as a manufacturer, okay, to maintain the hardware platform that is going to be used in the kiosk itself. Okay, so this is what we call about the next release expectation. Come back into the main topic of here are some of the kiosks lah. If you can see here, we have past deployment. just a keyboard with a kiosk with a touchscreen keyboard and a printer. That's it. Okay. So if you have used this kiosk before, it's across all the TNB outlet. Okay. Then present integrations, we have like self-service check-in kiosk. We have one sample of self-service check-in kiosk out there. Okay, so what we can do with this self-service check-in kiosk is like you can scan passport, insert my card, you can make payment, you can give return, and then issue the hotel key card. Okay, in fact, we have a lot of different types of kiosks running in Genting Highlands. So for those that go to Genting Highlands indirectly or somehow you have actually used the kiosk that we have deployed there, starting from the cable car, the F&B outlet, okay, the hotel check-in, the hotel check-out, okay, the casino for those who gamblers, casino, point redemptions, everything, quite a number of different types of solutions is already running up there. Alright, okay. And next release expectations is this is our new projects that we have actually deployed in Asia. Okay, it is already running in KLA2. The first release that we put it in is without the Intel RailSense. Okay, without Intel RailSense. So it's still the conventional way of check-in. You still need to either key in your booking number, scan your passport, okay, then it will print out your luggage tag and also your boarding pass. Am I right? I believe most of you have used it before. But the next release that is coming very soon, okay, we're going to have Intel RailSense integrated inside the kiosk itself, okay, to capture your face, to validate with the passport pictures, all right, and to print out boarding pass, of course, and luggage tag. But the best part is when you walk to the gates, okay, what happens now is that there's still an Asian staff there to look through your identity, to match with your what do you call this boarding pass, am I right? Okay, and out of 200 people queuing up to go inside the plane, this particular staff is struggling to identify at a very high speed, and errors happens. Am I right? Sometimes you're not supposed to board into this plane and you end up in this plane. Okay, things like that happens for budget airlines. Okay, yeah. If you're not budget airlines, then it's okay, like the gates are automated and everything. Okay, for budget airlines, this kind of thing happens. So how do we solve this problem? Human error is that we implement facial recognitions on the gate itself before boarding. Okay, so whatever information that is collected through the check-in kiosk, your face and everything. Okay, when you line up to go into the planes, you don't have to show your boarding pass. You don't have to show your identity, your my card or whatever passport. You just need to show your face, and it's already running in KLA2 and in Senai Airport. Okay, and it's going to happen very soon in Kuching as well as in Avalon Airport in Australia. Okay, so the boarding will be seamless, accurate, based on facial recognition. Okay, so that's the next release expectation. So come back to the question is for those business owners, how to boost the business efficiency and operational profitability by using self-service kiosks. This is a very important things that we need to discuss, and I have a lot of things to share here. Okay, hiring staff is not easy. Hiring the correct staff is even harder. Am I right? Okay, you can simply hire a staff for the sake of hiring staff. Okay, but whether this staff will help you to run the business or create more problems for you or create brand damage, that is something that you have to look into. Okay, so it's not an easy task. Okay, so by putting a kiosk there, okay, you can have a 24/7 service. Okay, if you use Post Laju before, for those in Malaysia here, our national Post Laju, if you notice there's already a kiosk for parcel delivery. Okay, you can buy the prepaid envelope, you can pack your shipments in 9-10 o'clock at night, you just drive to the nearest outlet and drop your parcel. Okay, that solution is implemented by us. Is it? We already have a few hundred units running out there, and this helps those e-commerce business a lot. Okay, e-commerce business is that after their working hours, they go back, they do the packing of what they want to sell, the shirts and everything. And then they need to go to the post office to deliver, am I right? By the time they go to the post office, closed already. Okay, so it's troublesome. But with the implementation of this self-service kiosk, okay, the business efficiency for postgraduate increased tremendously. Okay, and they make more profit because a lot of people knows that once you have this kind of service, everyone want to use your delivery service because it's convenient. Is it? So other than providing 24/7 and also less operating costs, and in fact the ROI is fast. Okay, so that's one of the point. Second thing is the less human error and avoid problematic stuff. Nowadays with the social media, I tell you, oh my god. Somebody queue up in the KFC, for example, arguing with the staff over the counter because I ordered this, I cancelled that, I ordered this, I cancelled that. The staff get very frustrated. Maybe he voice out, a bit angry, and that fella is not happy and quarrel, and somebody at the side take some video, viral the whole Facebook. What's next thing happen? Oh, bad KFC, you don't eat already. Okay, but is the problem come from the KFC or what? No, right? You see, the problem comes from the problematic stuff. Okay. So by implementing a self-service, you can have less human error and avoid problematic stuff, avoid brand damage. Okay, that's another point that I want to say. Multiple application at one time. You can do transactions, you can do digital signage, okay, you can use the cameras to do data analytics. Okay, who is your crowd at what time? If you have a self-ordering kiosk, for example, in the morning, through the facial recognition, gender recognitions, age recognitions, I'll be able to know my morning crowd is all uncle and auntie into my shop. Okay, is it? I will have this data to analyze. Okay, my afternoon crowd will be students. Why? Or maybe after school break, 1:30, a lot of students come in and buy. Okay, late evening, what type of crowds? Youngsters, maybe like 20 to 30 years old. After they finish work, they come to the shop and they buy. Is it? So you have three different of crowds, but if you don't have data to analyze, you don't know what to sell at what time. Is it? But with this data analytics collections from the kiosk itself, it will indirectly help you to boost your business. Okay, control your inventory and suggest what to sell at what time. This is the third point. Another one is the customer retention through personalization. Okay, good example as I mentioned, Starbucks just now when you walk in. What happens if let's say there's a self-ordering kiosk there? You'll be able to notice you, and you know what you like to drink. Okay, immediately pop up. Okay, you take this less 10%. Faster the whole process. You see, rather than for you to go and select each and every menu and browse through what you want to drink. Okay, this is what we call as a suggestive based on big data. Okay, and you just confirm the order, make the payment, receipt come out, so the whole transaction is become even faster. Okay, and the last one is the centralized kiosk management system that's implemented by us, which we able to monitor and manage all the kiosks across the region remotely. Okay, up to the BIOS level using the Intel Pro technology. All right. So for those that want to do business, have a shop, retail, F&B as I mentioned just now, maybe a theme park or cinema, whatever, or somebody that really interested want to deploy the kiosk but still thinking, how much would it cost? Is it expensive and so on? I think I will be the right person for you guys to consult. Okay, we can go up to a very detailed to help you analyze your business and suggest what would be the best solutions to be implemented in your premises. Okay, we can go up to the extent. We have three options actually. It can be outright purchase, it can be on leasing mode, or rental mode. You see, so it depends on how you want to go with it. We are very flexible. Yeah, this is the samples of the Asia latest self-check-in kiosk, which has already been deployed in KLI2 as I mentioned just now. Okay, as you can see, from here, you say AirAsia is one of the leading in technology if compared to other airlines. Okay, even though they are very budgeted airlines, okay, but their spending on technologies, their spending on automations, okay, self-service is much more than other airlines. Alright, okay, so AirAsia, okay, reported its result for the quarter ended 31st March 2019. The company also announced a special dividend 90 cents. Okay, by implement, because nowadays everybody is already used to self-service, but baggage drop is also considered as a self-service. You see, so implementing self-service solutions for your business is no longer something that a phobia, so-called. Whether I implemented it, the customer know how to use or not. Okay, if the customer don't know how to use, how come the customer know how to use a smartphone with a Facebook lah, Instagram lah, and so many things? Is it? So nowadays technology is already up to date, whereby self-service kiosk is already a normal thing. Okay, it's already a normal thing for everyone to accept. So it is a matter of time of how you want to deploy this kind of solutions in your environment and to make it more profitability, more effect, and a leading technology. Okay. During the morning speech, I think SP talked about Old Town kiosk in KLIA for self-ordering. Okay. Yeah, we are involved on that as well. You see? We also deployed the latest for Sushi King. Okay. Not to mention all the F&B in Genting Highlands. Okay. So this is already a trend. All right. So that is my sharing for today on this self-service kiosk industries. I hope you guys somehow have learned something through the simple presentations here. If you want to know more and experience a real self-service, please feel free to go to my booth, do some testing. Either it's a facial recognition, it's a hotel check-in, or it's an F&B purchase. Everything is live there. All right. So thank you everyone for listening to my presentation.
All right. Thank you very much, Raymond. Any questions? Maybe you can allow one question due to time constraint. Anyone? Okay, if not, then thank you very much, Raymond. So the next time, perhaps when you order a meal or check in a flight system, perhaps you can look at the back. It's probably a Xyreon system if you're in Malaysia. Seems like it covers a lot of industry, right? Okay.